Entitled mother goes on holiday without kids. Hi, long time lurker, short story. I have more if you want, on mobile. My ex, thank God, stepmum, was such an entitled piece of work. Her kids weren't much better. This happened 2-ish years ago. I had been on the waiting list for major spinal surgery for about a year. On to the story. While I was on the list, my stepmum booked a family holiday without my dad knowing. I then got an expected date for my surgery that was 2 days into this holiday. She chose then to tell my dad that she'd booked our holiday and my major surgery would get in the way. When asked to rebook it, she used the excuse of it's only an expected date, it might change. It didn't. 1 week before my surgery, she told my dad she forgot to rebook and it would be too late now. Keep in mind that I was about to have surgery and had been told I could die, so my whole family was on edge. My sister went berserk. She hated her because of something else she did, but that's another story. But my dad said he'd handle it. By now, I was in hospital, but my dad filled me in. He told her to cancel it and he'd give her the money she spent. She said, no, we're going anyway. And my dad said he wasn't going, so she slapped him and went with her kids. After the op, she never visited me once. When asked why, she said she didn't want to bring her kids to a hospital. When I was out, she tried to make it about her because she cut her hand on holiday. Boo-hoo. I hope you enjoyed this. As I said, I have more stories about her, so let me know. Thanks. Life with entitled stepmother. So I've been seeing some stories for a while and motivated me to tell some of my stories with my entitled stepmother, which are a lot. People in the story, me, dad, the cow, little sister, little brothers. My parents divorced when I was 4 and dad started dating entitled mother when I was 5. In the beginning I liked a lot, from what I remember and others told me, but all changed when she had kids. I love my younger siblings, but entitled mother tries to brainwash them into disliking me. This happened a long time ago, in which I think I was 14 or 15, currently 22. Dad decided a little trip with the family to the beach. So me, my younger siblings and dad went first to the beach, and entitled mother was going later. When we got there, little sister, 67 at the time, asked me, "Why are you here? What do you mean?" Mum said this was a family trip and you're not part of the family. Oh yeah? Can you tell dad what you just told me? I already knew that she didn't like me, but using my younger siblings was something that truly irritated me. Dad told me that he was going to talk to her, which I think he did, but she never apologised. Entitled mother co-opted my vacation. Definitely not the worst case on here, but I needed to vent. My girlfriend and I started planning a trip to Europe next summer, around 6 months ago. When I mentioned to my family what we were planning next summer, my mum decided it would be great if they joined us with my extended family. After some discussion, we started making plans for next summer. Fast forward to today, when my aunt asked me if my girlfriend got time off of work next summer, and I had said she hasn't asked yet. She's not eligible for the time until January, which is when she will ask. After telling that to her, she asked if I would go if my girlfriend couldn't. I told her no, as we would then plan an alternative vacation when she could get time, and all hell broke loose. According to her, I'm still too young, whatever that means. I'm being an asshole because I'm blowing my family off. The whole conversation ended with her telling me whatever, don't go then. In the end, I feel like everything is going to work out, but now I'm feeling resentful that my would-be romantic vacation is now a family vacation. How my entitled parents attempt to be good parents. Failed horribly. So after we were taken away from our parents and past the foster home, we were with our grandparents. At this stage, my mother was allowed to contact and to see us, provided she was watched. My father, however, was not allowed anywhere near us. They still had a hope that could get us back. It was after church and my sister had her fingers in the door jamb. A boy closed the door and almost snapped her 4 fingers off. She was immediately rushed to the hospital with my nana with her. My other sister and I were immediately taken by a kind church member who calmed us down and took care of us. While my sister was in the hospital, my mother somehow found out. Mother came running in, acting all scared and crying. This is the same mother who wouldn't see me while I was in the hospital. She also brought my father along and my nana blew up. This is basically what they said. "Cindy, what is he doing here? You know he's not allowed near the girls." I've got that same problem. "But he's her father." A lie, and he wants to make sure she's okay. "You haven't seen these girls in months. Don't act like you care now. She's sleeping now, but they fixed her up. You can come back when she's awake and see her, but don't bring him." Mother never visited my sister in the hospital again. Hey, thanks for watching to the end. If you want to leave a comment, go ahead. I always see them. I always enjoy engaging with them. You can subscribe if you want, if you choose to. No, there's no pressure to. Or you can click one of the other videos on the screen now. Or you may even have a favourite subreddit that you'd like covered.